Alright, it is May 1st, 2021, and a bunch of Redditors and a bunch of other investors were trying to coordinate a silver short squeeze today because it's the 10-year anniversary of when silver was presumably manipulated. It had hit $50 an ounce, and within a few days it had dropped to 20 something an ounce. And I actually think this is not a bad event. So over the last 10 years since that manipulation, I have accumulated an additional 6,000 ounces of silver maybe. And I think of it almost as a gift that this manipulation happened and gave me 10 more years to accumulate silver. I especially loved how the additional manipulations that happened since then, right? We had the one just at the beginning of COVID-19. We had one in 2015. I think I can't remember the occasion why everything crashed in 2015. I distinctly remember that year because I took a number of road trips back home to my family, and gas prices were really cheap. I remember I would go through the Rocky Mountains, Montana, Wyoming, and gas was like $1.50 a gallon. Distinctly remember that. Anyway, it's been a gift. It's been a gift. Historically, the average home sold for 500 ounces of silver. My family grew up in Taipei, and my mom inherited a home in Taipei, and she was bragging about how her parents paid about 20,000 US dollars for that home in 1975, and when they sold it in the 90s, they got 600,000 dollars. And I did the math, and in 1980 that home was worth about less than 300 ounces of silver. Anyway, but that's a historical ratio actually. If we didn't have all the manipulation, that was the historical ratio. So I was just looking at a place that I want to move to after the crisis and after silver prices stop being manipulated. Here's a penthouse in Gdansk, Poland, and look at that price. For the views you get of the beach, I can't wait to buy that place for a few hundred ounces of silver. I really can't. And potentially retire there. Unfortunately, I have a weakness in life. If I go there, I might fall for this weakness and be swindled out of my life savings. So, go watch my other videos about this weakness I'm trying to get over this past month. Anyways, 10-year anniversary. I remember what I was doing when silver hit its peak. I had a conference in Taipei that year, and I was nervous about something at the conference. Well, my weakness. And so I went to ride the elevators and escalators of the building to kind of relax myself. And I did very well at that conference. So 2 years ago, when I went back to Taiwan, I went back to that building. It's the Taiwan International Conference Center, to ride the escalators up and down, up and down, up and down. I recorded a video while I was there, if I remember correctly. And the conference I had 2 years ago wasn't held there, but I did very well. And so now I make it a tradition every time I go to Taipei to ride the escalators in the Taiwan International Conference Center, up and down, up and down, up and down. And anyways, later today I'll probably go to a coin dealer. It's Saturday. There's nothing open in the market, but I'll probably go to a coin dealer and see if there's any interesting coins just to commemorate the anniversary and to participate in the short squeeze.